nevertheless, that's the state of affairs with that system. And again, this episode isn't about the flock thing, but it's a horrific instrument of oppression that is being sold to these people. And I'm looking around and I do feel very much like Dietrich Bonhoeffer. Like, what is going on with the collective stupidity about this and the blinders that this system isn't going to be used by a maniac, because it is. I mean, it's not like it's a conspiracy theory, guys. You have masked men abducting human beings on the streets of America. You have troops in major cities and more to come. You have political assassinations. This stuff isn't far wonky anymore. Trust me, the last thing you want to do is give that maniac any more tools. Okay? And again, like around here, they're trying to sell the people on, well, we're using this and we are good people. Cool. When Daddy Trump comes to take it away from you and utilize it, guess what you're going to do? Nada. So you have sold out the people that you say you represent. And it's a sad, sad state of affairs. It's very heartbreaking, which is why I don't put faith in politics, is because if you do, these people will, they will let you down in the very, very least. Mangle the intent of what they're there for to the point to where it's unrecognizable. And so that's what's going on here, And I'm watching this race, and I can tell that the system around here really wants LaRhonda Patrick to get it. And how I know that is, they have not been very polite to the newcomer, to Velasquez there. They've, again, that's for another podcast, but it's very obvious that the deck is very much stacked against this guy. And I do know that he has publicly stated, Velasquez, that if he is elected, he will reverse course on these flock cameras. So he's publicly stated that. And so the people around here do have a choice on whether or not they're going to go that way, or they're going to go with LaRhonda, the incumbent. And, so I guess we'll find out what happens there. Again, I don't have a horse in this race. I don't have a dog in the fight between either one of them. It is kind of cool that Fabian Velasquez has publicly said that he would come back on this tyrannical instrument of doom. But then again, I know how the system works, and I know how spiritual warfare works. Who's to say if he were to get elected that, like I've seen before, he gets in there and shakes things up in a little bit, and then not too long after swearing in, some very prominent people from up on high come into his office and look at a picture of his family on his desk and go, it's a very good looking family that you have there, Mr. Mayor. It'd be a pity if something happened to them, and then pass this ordinance, because that's how it works, right? In politics, is people go in with the best of intentions, and then before too long, they're either compromised or corrupted. It's at this point, it's foolish to think that good people can go into a demonic system and do anything other than get chewed up and spit out. I would like to believe that if he were to get elected, that he would, and he'd fight the system and fight the powers that be and all that good stuff. But history hath shown that typically they'll find your weak point, what your liabilities are, and they'll squeeze until you conform to their jive, and that's just how it works. I mean, that's biblical, it's scriptural, it's common sense. I mean, look at the macrocosm and the microcosm. That's just how it works.
That's the end of this clip, but the full episode is waiting for you. Subscribe to the Downloaded Content Podcast on Spotify or watch on YouTube. For more behind-the-scenes content and exclusive access, sign up for the Downloaded Content newsletter. And while you're at it, pick up Then Came the Flood by Louis Crumpton, available now wherever books are sold.